Hey guys, this is HHRaiders. This is going to be a Summoner's War Lost Centuria video. I'd like to thank those guys for sponsoring this video on my channel. So what have we got here? We've got a hero collector game, strategy RPG, but kind of like mixed with live PvP that you would find in a game like Clash Royale. I'm going to get into some of the gameplay, show you the different mechanics that are available in the game. But before we do that, let's enjoy a little cinematic. I always feel like when they do cinematics like this, it gets me pretty hyped for a game. So what's going on then with Lost Centuria? It's from the Summoner's War world. So if you've already experienced that game, then you might know some of the characters and some of the type of gameplay we're going to get. But it is a hero collector. I can go into my summoning portal and I can summon myself with the chests that I've been collecting through the early part of the game. And you're basically finding here, I mean, I've got a lot of trash in this one, either kind of low level champions. You can get a ×2 of the same card, ×10 of the same card. This is kind of what I mean by a little bit of a mixture with something like a Clash Royale, where you can actually level up your hero with these cards as you go. Very similar to what you would have seen with other kind of collector style games. And you can see here the green ones, that means I've got slightly higher rarities. You can also get epics and legendary cards as well. Go on, throw me out a big one. Throw me out a big boy one for the video. Please. Anything in there? No, we've got all basic stuff. So, but again, you see like the ×2 coming through. So what do you do then? Once you've got yourself some stronger or potential stronger monsters, you can go into your monster collection and you can level them up. So you can see I've leveled some of these up higher already. Got a new one here that I can upgrade. Use some of my gems and I upgrade them. So it's just like a basic progression over time system. You get experience for leveling people up as well. And then you can start to enhance their stats with runes. So as you progress further through the game, you can actually craft your own runes. You also have summoner spells, which you can throw in similar to how you throw in monster abilities. And again, this is just kind of like a time it at the right point to give yourself an advantage. Every time you level them up, you get either a bit more damage or a bit more, I guess the ability lasts for a bit longer. What else is going on then before we get into the gameplay? You got your basic shop where you can get all of your juicy bonus goodies with some hard spent cash. You've got the events. So I'm on my like early day event stuff here. Complete the event, you get summoning books, you get gems, all of the stuff you would expect to see. Oh, I've actually got an epic card coming through here. What have I got? Oh, looks scary. Looks like a Dracula type of effort. Verdeheil. Attacks the forefront enemy to inflict damage and grants blood ring. Sounds interesting. Nice. He's going to go into my team because I actually don't have many epics right now. So if I had to highlight two things that I really love about this game, I think they both kind of fall into the same camp, but it's about strategy and gameplay. So firstly, it's easy to pick up, it's easy to understand, and it's easy to get right in there. So any level of player can come in and start to enjoy this dual mode with no energy cap, no stamina bar. You play as much as you want. So you can kind of progress your way through the game at really good rates, and you will understand the game really quickly. But it will take a long time to master it. And this comes to my second point. Watching some end game players play this game and using their counterattacks and their strategy at the right time is actually really cool. I'm going to take you through now some different areas of the game, some strategy in terms of just like the early player that I am and how I'm building my champions out and how I'm kind of synergizing them together. And then I can just kind of walk you through some other things you're going to find in Lost Centuria. Out you go, boy. For you. Beautiful. I might actually bring her in as well. So you pretty much got like front line. These are the people that are going to be taking some damage. And then back line, pretty much your damage dealers or your healers, casters, that type of thing. So anyone that can withstand a few hits, you want them on the front. And you'll see as a battle kind of plays out, the way you manipulate the abilities to keep front line alive and you keep your back line doing damage. It's kind of interesting the way they've done this. It's kind of like an auto battle going on as you're fighting, as you see here. So it just starts off auto battle, and I'm doing nothing here at all. But you're controlling when you're going to use abilities. So As my bear takes more damage, he's going to hit harder. If they do an ability, I can actually, if I got them there quick enough, I can actually do a counter attack. So I'm countering here, which empowers my ability even more. Then we're going to get Big Bear out with a nice old hit and slam someone into the ground with a load of damage. So if you're timing these right, you can actually get yourself a nice little extra bit of damage off. Pretty much, if you're winning the fight, you want to save abilities. So here, I'm going to switch positions between my tanks. Therefore, the one who was already tanking a lot of damage switches, and we spread the damage out between my team. Well, that was nasty. Got a bunch of debuffs on us. So I'm going to throw Blood Ring on, see what this new guy's all about. Counter attack. Ooh, juicy hits. There's actually a nice hit there. We're going to lose one of my team. So far, so good. This guy's doing a lot of damage for me to take him down. Let's get one of my damage dealers on. Something else I can do here, if I stay alive long enough, is actually spread damage with my spell from the front line into the back line, and we heal instead. So see that? It's a heal instead, and some of the back line took damage instead. So it's definitely a high strategy game. Massively about timing your abilities, choosing the right team makeups to get the most get the most impact. There is affinities in this as well, so basically you want to be using the right affinities to counter, and you also want to be managing your kind of mana pool at the bottom here to make sure that you've got enough mana to do a counter ability if you need to. I'm pretty much going to cakewalk through this, so we're cleaning them off. See you later. New fella gives him a good old slap with the blood ring, and we're through the fight. We get a victory. We get ourselves 3 stars. And then in something like a campaign mode like this, we're going to get ourselves a nice new chest, and we start working towards the other rewards. So it's definitely a progression type game where you're building your rewards as you go. And again, we can open up those chests and see what we get. We've got a few upgrades to different monsters that I've got in the game. And you can keep going through that. Obviously, you go through the campaign through different levels. The main kind of part of this game is going to be duel mode. And it's pretty much the same what we've just seen. So it's 8 versus 8 monsters. You unlock harder ability stuff when you get higher in the arenas, in the rank modes. And basically, you're pushing yourself as high as you can. There's a couple of bits they've added into the game, which is actually kind of fun. So they've got this TV mode where you've got the best of the best versus the best of the best. And you can actually bet. So you can bet on the winner and and get yourself some extra rewards. So if we win, we'll get ourselves a epic card. And again, I can do the same here. Go whichever one I feel like. So this one looks like, on the face of it, much stronger monster set to this one. It's going to play out in 3 hours. So I'm going to go for that. See that 84% have gone for it. And I would get another card if I won that. A few other bits to look at. So there's territories here. So basically, within this, I can send my monsters out on like an AFK mission. So I've got 2 which are kind of going through right now. I can set another one through here. So I'm basically looking to beat this affinity. So I send 3 out. This would give me a 71% rating. This would be 65. Yeah, if I went like this, 75. So you're kind of looking for the strongest team that you can throw out there that's going to have an almost definite success rate for sending them through. Spend some resources, and you're going to get yourself some rewards if they come through, which is quite nice as well. You craft your runes in here. So again, just kind of like empowering your setup. And you've got the shop here where you can come in and buy up with your gems different monster fragments. And then you've got the alliance. So I've set up an alliance. If you guys want to come and join, you can. We are, so I'm in HHRaiders. HHRaiders, thought would be right to do. You can come in here, and similar to what you'd find in these other kind of live PvP games, you can actually come in and request different cards. So you could share with me a card, I could share with you a card, that type of thing. Same with spells as well, which is pretty cool. So it means you're going to upgrade the monsters that you want quicker. And there's an alliance shop as well. Once we start to get some domination going, you can actually buy up some different cards and bits and pieces in here as well. Got different quest lines, all that type of normal stuff that you would find in a collector game like this. But honestly, it's a bit of a breath of fresh air. And the duel mode, there's no energy cap. You can fight as many times as you want in a day. There's no cap. It's as much as you want to play the game, you can play the game. So guys, if you want to get involved, come and download Summoner's War, Lost Centuria. Links will be down below. And let's give it a try. I've been HHRaiders. I will see you later.